Hi, Assalamu alaikum. Today's recipe is Malabar style fish biryani. Do follow my easy tips to get a perfect Malabar style biryani. And if you are a fish lover, you should definitely give this a try. So first is to marinate the fish. Here I have used pomfret. You can use any of your favorite fish. Make sure that the fish is fresh, then only the biryani will come out good. Next to this, add salt as per your taste. Then half teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1.5 teaspoons of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon fennel seed powder, and a pinch of garam masala. Now mix this well and marinate on the fish and allow this to rest for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Now for frying, I have used here coconut oil. In the entire dish, I am using only coconut oil and ghee. Do not use any other oil. Coconut oil and ghee will give a very good taste to the biryani. Here I am using around 5 medium-sized pieces of fish, which will weigh around 400 grams. Now the fish is almost 90% cooked. Here we are not waiting for the fish to get crisp. If we will overcook the fish, then the fish will turn to be crispy and the masala also won't taste that good. So now both the sides are perfectly cooked. Now we can remove. I have one more fish to be fried. After that, let's move to the masala. Here onto a pot I have added coconut oil and then added 4 medium-sized onions chopped. Now we have to fry these onions until it will turn slightly golden in color, which will give a good taste to this biryani. In between, add salt as per your taste. I am adding here around half teaspoon. 2 green chilies split into 2. Now the onions are well fried. Now you can see it's starting to become golden in color. Next to this, we are going to add ginger and garlic paste. 1.5 teaspoons each of ginger and garlic paste. Once the ginger and garlic is well fried, next add 1 large size tomato chopped. You can cover and cook the tomatoes until it will become soft. So by the time I have grinded around half cup of coconut, adding very little of water into a thick paste. Next to this, add around quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder, quarter teaspoon freshly crushed pepper, a pinch of garam masala, to this add the grinded coconut, one teaspoon of lime juice. If you feel the masala is very thick, then you can add around 1 to 2 tablespoons of water. So here I have added the water in the same pot which I have grinded the coconut. Next add few curry leaves and coriander leaves chopped. Now spread the masala as shown, and now we are going to place the fish and going to slightly cook this. So now onto this masala layer the fish which is fried. And finally drizzle the oil which is remain after frying the fish. Now keep this on very low flame, covered, and cook for around 5 to 10 minutes. Next for the rice, here I am using 3 cups of Jeeragashala rice. This is the best rice for preparing Malabar style biryani. For preparing the rice, onto your pot add ghee. You can also use a combination of ghee and coconut oil. Here I am using only ghee. Next add few bay leaves along with some whole garam masala. Then half an onion chopped along with 1 teaspoon of ginger and 1 green chili which is chopped. Then few chopped coriander leaves. Fry this for few seconds, then add 6 cups of hot boiling water. Three teaspoons of salt. Mix this well and then finally add the washed rice. Add in 1 teaspoon of lemon juice and cook the rice on low flame until it is perfectly done. Now the rice is perfectly cooked. Let's move on to preparing the dum. So here for placing this on dum, I'm using a clay pot which will give a very good flavor. Onto the clay pot add 2 teaspoons of coconut oil and spread this all over so that the rice won't stick to the pot. At the same time it will get a very good flavor. Onto the center part either keep a banana leaf. So as we don't have banana leaf here, I'm using the same bay leaf which is cooked. Next spread 3/4 of the rice which is cooked. So in between the rice you can spread some fried onion along with some chopped coriander leaves. Then add the next layer. So here I am adding only the rice. I haven't added the masala yet. After placing 3/4 of the cooked rice, then place the masala. So while doing this, it's easy to remove the masala from the top. You can also remove the masala without breaking the fish. If you're trying to add fish in each layers, then there is chance of breaking the fish. Now after placing the entire masala onto the top, layer the remaining rice. Finally add the fried onion and chopped coriander leaves. Also sprinkle a pinch of garam masala along with 1 tablespoon of pure ghee. Now using a spoon, just make holes here and there so that the steam will be evenly circulated. Now just cover this using an aluminium foil. Make sure that you seal the edges properly so that the steam doesn't escape. Now you can cook this either in an oven or on a very low flame for at least 20 minutes on a stove. After cooking this for 20 minutes, allow this to rest for another 10 to 15 minutes. Then the tasty biryani is ready to serve. I am going to serve this biryani along with my mom's special bilimbi achar, which is sweet and spicy. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. Do try making this at home and serve to your loved ones. So thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.